Because I am heading to Santa Ana, which is about like an hour and change north of San Diego, to attend one of Ecuagenera's pop-up shops, and they are so nice. They're gonna let me film a video and kind of give me like a behind-the-scenes tour, maybe, I don't know, depending on how the setup is, and kind of let me interview them and film a video for you guys. So I'm really excited because I have tons of questions. I mean, these people have been in the airway business a long time, and they probably know a lot of things and have a lot of cool stories. So super excited. I'm gonna see how it goes. It's at the Santa Ana Zoo, so I'm not really sure if like we're gonna go into the zoo or if it's just outside the zoo, and it's part of an orchid show, so probably gonna be a lot of other cool things to see, so we may walk around. But yeah, so that's what we're up to today. I'm also on the hunt for a couple of specific plants for friends of mine. I've had requests specifically for Anthurium cyrenoi, which I have one and they're lovely, so I totally get that. And then also for a Gloriosum zebra for another friend of mine. And then one of my friends, her birthday is next week. I'm gonna see if there's anything cool that I can maybe snatch up for her, because she's a little bit newer to collecting some of the more exotic aroids. So there's a lot she doesn't have in her collection. And she said just any kind of cool, wacky philodendron is something she would like. So we're gonna check that out today, and I'm really excited. There's so many gorgeous plants here. This is like so hard to believe. I think this is better than the selection at the Calabasas one. Oh look, there's Monstera subpinata. That's a beautiful one. There's a Philodendron vercatum. Those are so hard to keep alive though. I'm gonna pass on that. Look at the Philodendron serpents, are humongous. Just gorgeousness as far as I can see. Oh wow, some of these are really big. They have my favorite Philodendron Lygonis. Very beautiful. They have the Philodendron Majesty. They have a number of Gloriosum verde. That looks like maybe Postazanum silver. Pseudovaricosums are really beautiful too. So in a couple minutes, or in a couple hours, Mr. Ivan is going to give us a little behind the scenes. But this is really like heaven, and it's just so incredibly kind that he's going to do that for us. This is where the magic happens. So amazing. I have a lot of questions for him. Hi.
Hi.
So this is Patrick, and so tell us the story about how you found out about the sale being available a day early.
Oh my gosh. So like, honestly, I thought today was the 25th. So I came in, I drove all the way down from LA.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll drive in, I'll be early. I was here at 11 o'clock right when it opened.
Yeah.
And then the lady in the front, I was like, oh, where's the orchid show? And she's like, actually, that's on the 25th tomorrow. I was like, oh, yikes. So I was just at the coffee shop, like, like going around, and then I saw on Instagram that somebody I followed was like, oh, they're letting people in right now. So I was like, okay, I'm driving and I'm paying for my ticket and I'm heading in
Heck
immediately.
yeah. No, I drove up from San Diego.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
it's like
same.
almost the same
Yeah.
amount of time. I went to the Calabasas one, like
Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went to that. That one was crazy.
That one was crazy.
So this one, like, real chill because nobody really knows. I didn't even hear people talk about this.
Yeah, I only found out about it because I was emailing them about an order and they asked me if I wanted to pick it up here.
Oh.
And I was like, yes. So what are you looking for today?
Well, I really wanted to find the Milano price.
That's a nice one.
I know.
Can we see?
Pretty good price too.
That is really big.
Let's hope it acclimates well.
Yeah.
Let's hope. But right now I'm just like looking around, looking at the prices, see what's good.
There's so much good
Yeah.
stuff. There's so much good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there's, did you see this No ID Monstera
I know, what is
Deliciosa
that?
affinis? I don't know.
I'm afraid to ask for the price.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's really cool. That's not something I've ever seen anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like looking at it. I was like, oh, it's just a big, what do you call it?
Adansonii?
Adansonii?
Yeah. I don't know. The growth pattern looks really different.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if I should take the gamble on
There's
it.
another one that looked a little bit greener. Yeah, that one I think was the one I was looking at.
No, I just got a huge beach shot.
Yeah, I did too.
From Mickey's?
I imported it.
Oh, really?
But what else are you looking for
I
today?
don't know. I'm just looking whatever's a good price on it.
So if you like the Melanochrysum, the Anthurium Cyranoid Velvet, that's right behind you, they look a lot like Melanochrysum, but they're like way less temperamental.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like I actually grabbed a few because I know a lot of my friends want them, but
Because I just made an order with them.
yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I need to like relax.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. I was like, I don't have any room to.
I know. None of us do.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I have room for this.
So that's all you're gonna get then?
I'm gonna stay around, look
Yeah.
around. I paid for the entrance fee,
Yeah.
so I guess I'll just stick around.
I'm
for
gonna
a
go to
while.
the zoo.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, maybe I'll just like look at the animals too.
Yeah.
Also look at the orchid stuff.
Yeah, I want to look at the orchids too.
Yeah.
Well, that's so exciting. Let me see your new baby. I think it honestly will be fine. And like, if you, for an insurance policy, like if the roots aren't great, you can just cut it at each node and pop it in water.
Like with their anthuriums, like their chunks are huge, so I
Yeah.
always cut them and then like do a little
Yeah.
insurance
Oh
policy
yeah,
on them.
yeah, for sure. That's the way to do it, folks.
Exactly.
That's such a good size.
That means I need to make a moss pole for this then.
Yeah, you gotta, cause that's what they want.
I know.
You
I'm
gotta
too
do
lazy
it.
to make one.
Look at these queen anthuriums. Are you a queen anthurium person?
Oh my, I got one from them.
Yeah.
It rotted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can be hard. So I came a little bit early and just asked if there was anything that I could do to help, and I organized all the boxes. So this beautiful organization is by yours truly. But look at all these plants. Just the whole across. Like, let's take a look at some of the best ones. These beautiful Philodendron substatum, Emerald Dents. Narrow form is really sought after. The Philodendron serpens they have are just enormous. Subpinata, Monstera, and these pink princesses are absolutely incredible. They're so big, and their leaves are almost black. I may or may not have snagged one of these for myself. are. We are at the Ecuagenera Pop Up location at the Fascination of Orchids show at the Santa Ana Zoo. This is the man himself, Mr. Ivan. We're really excited to get to talk to you today about all your amazing plants.
Thank you for coming.
This is amazing. I mean, this is like Disneyland. So of the plants that we have here today, what do you think is the best, most exciting specimen that you have?
Well, we have Anthurium longisimilobum.
Do you want to grab it?
Yeah, I hope I can find it.
I put it right there. It's right there. Yeah.
Oh, another thing we have here is Anthurium lutheri.
Yeah.
Anthurium lutheri, it's very unique. It's not a common plant. It's, I would say, rare. It's the reason they're rare is because they don't make a lot of seeds.
Yeah.
That's why it's rare. It's, slow in propagation.
And we have rain today.
Well, in California, we are lucky that we have rain too.
Yeah.
We are waiting for the rain, so we have the rain. That's a good thing too. And the humidity is high.
Yeah, that worked out good. Grab the longisimilobum.
Okay, right here.
There we go.
This is a unique Anthurium longisimilobum.
Yeah.
Longisimilobum. This is a very beautiful species.
They're beautiful. Do they get really big?
They got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the leaves can get up 2 feet.
Wow.
2.5 feet.
Yeah, that's
So
a really
I
cool
would
one.
say that's the unique things I have here: longisimilobum and Anthurium lutheri. Plus, I have the king, the queen, Anthurium luxurians. But the unique things for this show are Anthurium lutheri and Anthurium longisimilobum.
Those are really, really unique.
Yeah.
So-
And the philodendrons. So we have a lot of different species of philodendrons.
I think that you probably have the most species of philodendrons of any shop that I've ever looked at.
Where we are growing, we are propagating a lot, and we are making some hybrids.
Yeah?
We are doing a lot of propagation on philodendron. Like you saw, we have a philodendron patricialis,
Yeah.
really nice plants,
Really
very
big.
healthy. So yeah, we are doing a lot on propagation.
So what are your goals for the Ecuagenera company and the Ecuagenera brand? Do you want to continue to expand?
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah.
Always. It's also in orchids.
Yeah.
We always try to have a lot of different species. We made some primary hybrids, so the same thing with aroids, and it's to make a lot of propagation and also to make some hybrids.
Besides those really unique Anthurium, what other philodendrons do we have here today that
Oh,
are
we have a
special?
philodendron. We have a philodendron serpens, which is a very nice thing too.
Yeah.
We have the philodendron serpens. We have the pink princess right here. We have patricialis. We have a philodendron. What is heterocraspedon? Philodendron heterocraspedon right here. So there is a lot of different species. Sometimes I forget too what we have. We have a philodendron furcatum, nice plants.
So what are your tips for growing philodendron furcatum? Because that was one that I was not successful with.
Okay. One of the main things to grow philodendrons furcatum, Linhanoniae type, it's to give them high humidity and shade.
Okay.
Important, really important to keep them at the beginning. Once they are established in pots and they have roots, they are fine. You can put anywhere in your house or in the greenhouse. But to begin, they will like high humidity until they make roots. If you give them, like I mentioned before, if you give them high humidity and you water them in shade, they can root in about 10 to 15 days.
Wow.
That's our recommendations. In the medium we use, you can use also sphagnum moss, perlite, and lava rock, or you can use coir or cocoa peat mix it with lava rock and bark. That's the mediums you can use for them. And give lots of water. I mean, these plants, they love the water. Especially Philodendron furcatum, Linhanoniae, they live in areas by the stream, so they are wet all their time. There's water running through the roots of the plants 24/7.
So for people who are at home and who are just keeping plants in their house, do you think it's a good idea for them to research the plant's natural habitat?
to figure out how they want to care for the plant if they
Exactly.
can't find care advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once, we grow them and we see the habitat where they grow, so we can give them recommendations. But also, research how to grow a plant.
Yeah.
That's important
Yeah.
because the aroids, they like water.
Yeah.
They love water. I mean, they can grow sitting in trays with a little bit of water. They don't grow like cactus or anything like that. It's very different. Aroids likes a lot of water, and that's what we see when we bring plants into our nursery, our branch in Apopka. When we receive them, we water them after we planted, and we water like twice a day or at least once a day, so they are moist all the time.
And that is how you get them to grow so fast.
Oh yeah, in 12 days you can see plants with roots like Furcatum, Linhanoniaes, anything. Magnificums are so easy, Plaumanis, but like these ones, they requires more humidity, shade, humid, and lots of water. That's the
Alright.
tips I can tell.
Well, that is not what I did with mine. So I wish
That's the reason.
I should have asked you.
And also, if you planted in bark and perlite, it's a dry medium.
Yeah.
I don't think they will.
No. Yeah. I actually.
Well, personally, I won't use bark and perlite. I have to add something, sphagnum moss or coco peat. That will be the medium I will use, and that's the one we use for the plants in Ecuador and also in the nursery in Apopka, Florida.
And they do great.
They do fine.
Yeah.
I would love to show you. If you come to the nursery, you want to see the plants. I say, these plants came about 10 days or 12 days, and look the roots. And I do that. When I go there,
Yeah.
I check. But it's important to water them at least once a day, or let them sit in a little tray with water, so they are moist all the time.
Yeah. So self-watering pots for aroids, folks.
That's important. That's
Yeah.
important. For aroids, philodendrons, they love water. They love water. They like to be moist.